If you like the content of this channel, consider supporting us by using patreon.com or using Brave Payments. Click below in the description.
What is up, everybody? How you guys doing today? My name is Rex, and this is your Daily Chat Season 3, Episode 18 for June the 19th, 2018. Weird how those numbers lined up. How's everybody doing today? What is going on? Lots of news. Obviously, like last week or the week before was E3. Games got announced. Moving on. No one cares. They're not out yet, therefore they're not important. Though some really cool tech news did drop in the last few days. Are you ready? I'm always ready. I'm always ready to buy games I'm not gonna play. I'm always ready. In fact, speaking of games that you're gonna buy and never ever play, today's the 19th. That means in 25 minutes, it becomes the 20th. And that means in 24 hours and 25 minutes, the Steam summer sale is slated to begin. Yes, that's right. You are going to drop boatloads of money on games you will never play, but you know you have to because you're a PC gamer and you know what the right thing to do is. What's up, Torch? Torch, how you doing, man? What's up, Tinzy? How's it cracking? So, anyways, one of the biggest things that happened today, okay, and this news just broke a little bit ago, but we're actually, you know what? We're going to come back to that story. Let's talk about the other story first. We hit the 50th anniversary, I think it is, of the x86 architecture for CPUs. The CPU that's in your PC right now, okay? 50 years we've hit that, or 40 years, something like that. Now, Intel gave away a very special edition. Okay, they give 8,086 of their i7 Special Edition 8086 processor, okay? Nothing special about it, just a new SKU, gets a little badge in CPU Z, but same number of cores, same clock speed, nothing different, okay? AMD, being the absolute ballers that they have been now for the last year and some change, come out and tell people, and they're only going to do this for like, I think it's like 40 people, okay? Out of 8,000, they're only going to do it for 40 people. But you had the opportunity to trade up your 6-core, 12-thread i7 8086 for one of their AMD 1950 16 cores, 32-thread beast processors. In just what is one of the most brazen slaps in the face of like FU marketing I've ever seen in my life, AMD just laid that big old core dick down and just told Intel what was up. So you have to assume that a lot of people, that the 40 were claimed, because I hate to say this, but while in single-threaded core performance, the i7 is better than the 1950X, like you know, performance-wise, in multi-threaded, 16 beats 6 any day of the week, and 32 is better than 16 any day of the week. So, yeah, it was something else, and I can't believe it that they did this, but at the same time, though, I'm so happy they did, because this shows that AMD is maneuvering themselves now to become an actual competitor again, to become an actual like threat to Intel. In fact, Intel is backpedaling so hard, man, they might end up somewhere else, because no, I can't speak Korean. Right now the Intel is going the AMD route, where AMD was 8 years ago, and they're just strapping cores. There's a rumored new like mid Coffee KB Lake, I don't know which one we're on now, but there's a rumored like refresh coming out for the socket that is just gonna strap an 8-core to an i7 on the consumer line. So they're kind of caught off guard by AMD's just massive performance, massive thread count, and massive savings. It's good. We're at a good time right now. If you've ever wanted a computer, this is the time to buy one for yourself. You have never had more options. You've never had better value than you do right now. Do you ever watch Jurassic World 2 in the cinema? Yes, I will probably go see it on Saturday or on Sunday, depending how work goes. What is your religion? I don't really have any religion. I'm not agnostic. I'm not atheist. I'm just a guy who keeps his head down, focuses on trying to pay my bills. That's all I do. Do I have a religion? Yeah, it's called the Canada Revenue Services, and I'm trying to keep them away from talking to me. So that's my religion. My religion is trying to avoid jail. Okay, that's my religion. So yeah, I don't really like follow any of them. My parents raised me Muslim or Islamic, one of the two. And honestly, I moved away from that when I was like 13. The concept of a deity who takes attendance really kind of just didn't like sit right with me. So that was the AMD news. That happened yesterday. We are starting to get some new news now about the NVIDIA 1180 series coming out, the new Turing line. And from what we've been able to gather now, okay, it's going to use GDDR6 RAM. It's going to be probably 16 gigs of RAM. My religion is Islam. Well, there you go, man. You do you. It's going to be 16 gigs of GDDR6. It's going to run 4K at 120 hertz. What do you drink? What is this? This is Cellucor Super HD and water. I don't drink like alcohol. Like, you know, you don't go, ugh, like you don't get big by like pounding alcohol into your system, and you get big by being healthy. So yeah, I don't drink. I will be honest with you. I live a super boring life. Relative to people who are running out, getting laid, doing drugs, having like drinking alcohol, I sit home, I work nonstop. I go from one job to another job, then back to the first job. And then I come on here, I give you guys entertainment, and then I go to bed, I go to the gym, I get up, I do it all over again. That is my life, man. I do not live an exciting life whatsoever. I live one of the most boring lives you've ever seen. I live an adult life. So anyways, with the 1180, the rumored pricing now for this is gonna be two price variants. We're looking at a $1,000 SKU, and then we're looking at a $1,499 SKU. And by two SKUs, that tells us we're gonna have two different RAM variants, meaning one will probably be like 11 gigs of RAM, the other might be 16, or we might have a 16 and a 24. So we're speculating two different kinds of RAM. We're anticipating July release, meaning early August sales of the Founder editions, which are the ones with the blower. There are these ones up here. These are the Founder editions, okay? With third parties coming sometime in September. So if you're looking to get one of these new cards, but you don't want to get the Founders edition, you want to get one of the like zero decibel ones, you at least now have a timeline to start saving up about $500 a month. So what was this? We're in June, so July, August, September. Yeah, you got about 3 months. So saving about $700 a month should get you where you need to go. At least that's what I have to do, because it's gonna at $1,500 US. That's gonna run me $2,000. $2,000 here in Canada. It is ridiculous how bad our dollar is. And what's really sad is with this trade war looming in the distance now. VGA, what are you wearing? What? Okay, I don't know what the VGA part means, but what am I wearing? I'm wearing a hoodie with no shirt underneath because it's hot as heck out here in Calgary. It is balls hot right now. So, in fact, half the time I'm streaming, if you see me wearing a hoodie, odds are I have nothing on underneath. I'm just freeballing it from head to toe. Just giving the viewers what they want. I'm giving the viewers what they crave.
I know you love it, Billy. Love this.
But yeah, $2,000, man. I'm stoked though. I'm gonna get one. You bet I'm gonna get one. I don't care. I don't care what I have to do, man. $700 a month. I will put that money aside to make sure I can get one on release day. But I'm curious to know, man, are you guys interested in this? Like, do you guys really need it? If you're gaming at 1080p, you really don't need a card that does 4K at 120 hertz. Like, there's not going to be any real thing for you in that. What is the capital of Malaysia? Isn't it Kuala Lumpur? I assume Kuala Lumpur. Sounds like something that would... Sounds like the capital, but I'm not a geography person, man. I personally hate geography. I hate everything about it. Now, this is the story that broke just earlier today. Canada is to become the second country to legalize cannabis nationwide after the landmark government bill passed today by the Senate. So the Cannabis Act got through by a vote of 52 to 29, which is amazing, allowing for the drug to become available for recreational use as soon as the cabinet decides a final date. Oh yeah, man, absolutely. I love T-Rex on Jurassic World 2. Absolutely. It's dinosaurs. How do you not love dinosaurs? Dinosaurs are everything that you should ever want in life. So it's expected to be decided upon by mid-September, meaning the retail stores could begin selling by the end of the year. Now, this is a little bit of a downer for some people because it was rumored and a little bit of misinformation last year that we were going to pass cannabis for legalized sale by Canada Day, which is July 1st, meaning next week. Now, clearly that's not going to happen if the vote just happened today. But I know we have been working on like laws and distributions and all this other stuff. But the fact is now, only Uruguay has made cultivation and distribution consumption of marijuana legal, with the government there having sought the rest of the business from criminals. So we're the second country behind Uruguay. Or behind, I guess Holland? Like Amsterdam allows it too. But I think it's neat. I know people are just super, super excited for this to happen. Like, people are just so stoked. And good for them. You know what? If I was a teenager now, I would be doing backflips too. I'm 32. This has no appeal to me whatsoever. I do not care about drugs at all. But you know what though? If you're 16, this is your time to experiment the crap out of every marijuana strain you can get your hands on. Although I'm curious to know, if you guys had this option, would you be willing to try it? Would you be going head first into getting, you know, every ounce of weed inside of you? The one thing I like is the fact that we have passed a law that says you can't smoke weed in a public place. Thank God, because weed has a very terrible smell. It smells like a skunk a rotten skunk. It's not a good smell at all. And I'm glad that, you know what, smoke it in your house, smoke it with your friends, that's cool, but just don't smoke it in public. And I'm totally okay with that. So there you go. Now, not only could you get it for medical use, but you could also get it for recreational now too. What is the capital of Indonesia? I don't know, man. I don't do like little child Quizlets, you know, every day. Like, yeah, I just don't do like these little quiz, like, you know, oh, prove that you know this thing. I don't have to prove a damn thing. Like, I have Google right here. Like, you know, if I want to know the capital of Indonesia, and I want to know it at a glance. Okay, Google, what is the capital of Indonesia? Hang on.
Something went wrong. Please try again.
Okay, Google, what is the capital of Indonesia?
Jakarta is the capital of Indonesia.
There you go. It's Jakarta. Look at that. How crazy, how easy that was. Bananas. I don't really focus on third world countries too. They're not countries that matter to me. This is the other big story that was making its way around today. So it broke that Tesla has been the victim of just really bad corporate espionage. So a disgruntled Tesla employee broke into the company's manufacturing operating system and sent highly sensitive data to unknown third parties, according to an email from Elon Musk that he sent to the staff. The worker had been denied a promotion and was quite extensive and damaging sabotage to Tesla's operation. Musk wrote in the memo late Sunday, which was reported in full by CNBC. And while the spokesman declined to comment, the employee who asked not to be identified confirmed he received the email. Tesla is conducting an in-depth investigation into the matter and including whether the worker was acting alone or with others in the company or with any outside organization. And Musk wrote the electric car maker's shares fell by as much as 2.3% in early trading on Tuesday. Musk's email comes as Tesla ramps up production for its critical Model 3 sedan, 5,000 cars a week, and Musk announced that the reorganization of the company and shrinking Tesla's workforce by 9% in a bid for profitability. More than 3,000 workers lost their jobs, and notices filed with the state of California revealed that 500 employees were dismissed. So, is Jakarta, I'm Indonesian, man, but I'm living in East Bonaire. Man, why don't you just live in America like a regular person? Live in the land of freedom. Freedom! Look, this is one of those things that can really damage a company on any scale. But for Tesla, a company that has been struggling with profitability, with shareholders, with forecasting, they've been having problem after problem after problem. And for this to come up now is just of the worst timing. I know the shareholders of Tesla are already kind of wanting to oust Elon Musk from the chair position. And to have this kind of thing happen on his watch, I can't imagine it's going to go over very well in the next shareholders meeting. But let's hope the damage isn't as extensive as Tesla's thinking it is. Because from what I heard today, the damage that was done is in the manufacturing of the cars and was pretty devastating. And you gotta think, if it's devastating in the manufacturing of a car, that could lead to a safety hazard issue, meaning they might need to scrap, X number thousands of cars since that guy did not get the promotion, since the day. Because they don't know when he did this change, so you don't know how many cars were probably affected. So this could be just absolutely devastating for Tesla. I hope Elon Musk can get this thing worked out. I hope they can get this fixed. And I hope it doesn't cause any deaths in its wake. All because this fool couldn't get a promotion. Terrible, man. Just terrible. Okay, guys. That's going to do it for me today. Those are your top stories. This has been Daily Chat Season 3, Episode 18. Guys, thanks so much for tuning in. If you like what you see here and you're watching on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. You can see we're trying to get back to 1,000 followers or 1,000 subscribers. If you're watching on Twitch or on Mixerman, hit your follows there. Other than that, guys, I've been Arif with the Daily Chat, and I'll see everybody tomorrow. Same time, same place. Have a good night. Bye.